we doing? Millions of people. Hey, where'd my stupid... Gotta turn that power back on. Instrument panel, control panel, options. Why is that not working? What is preventing that thing from hooking up? That's what was preventing it. Let's go vehicle. Control panel. Options. Millions of people. People for free. Stream quality is good. No drop frames. Alright, what do we got? 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go, and then we will get started. What's up, everybody? It's Nick here, and welcome back to the stream. Today we are going to drop from CRQ up to Las Vegas. This is McClellan Palomar, Carlsbad, California. Fun fact, it's my hometown. That's where I was born. Well, I was born in Oceanside, just to the north on Camp Pendleton. But I was raised here. All my family lives there. And I worked at this airport for a number of years. Between 98 and, I don't know what, 2002, 2005, something like that. 1 minute to go. Let's see. Got everything? Let's double check before we start, right? Let's go to Payload Manager. Plenty of fuel. We are loaded up. Good to go. Close that. And it is 8 o'clock on the dot, so we are going to get started. Let's kill this. And we'll go inside. Alright. Right now, it is just hooked up to the GPU. So we need to get this little baby alive. So, fuel quality balance indicator. What do we got? Got wing at 12 something, fuselage 13, 12 something on the right wing. Total is about what we should be. It's easy flight. Thrust levers need to be in cutoff. Right click. There we go. Then we'll drop them back with a right click. Bam. Fuel computers. We will turn them on. On. Hey. Beacon. It's over there. I just turned it on with the yoke. Batteries. Battery 1. Battery 2. Where are we at? How many volts? What do we got? 28. APU at 28. We are good to go. Inverters are on. No, off. Auxiliary heat is off. Air conditioning is off. So we're good to go there. Cabin door is for sure closed. Yep. Belts and harnesses, yeah, we ain't using those. Ooh. Let's see what we got. Parking brake is set. Hydraulic pump is off. Cell phones are off to the side. And start check is complete. Let's get this bitch going. It's real simple. Fuel computers are on. Beacon was on, and we will turn right starter on. We'll wait for it to hit about 13. And we're well past that. And up we go. We'll get it from the outside for the other one when we start it. Alright, then turn the generator on. We'll start the left. Same thing. 11, 12, 13, and up. Puff of smoke. Yeah. Bada bing, bingo bango. Alright, let's bring her alive. Inverters on. Batteries are on. Hydraulic pump is on. Avionics up and on. Awesome. So let's get our route program here. Wow, that's big, isn't it? That's what she said. And PRS, that's what it is. Got my route pulled up here on the screen. PDZ, that's what I'm looking for. PDZ. Paradise. From Paradise, we're going to load an airway. We'll go Victor 21 up to Henderson. Boulder. There it is, Boulder. Load. At a waypoint, Las Vegas. Checked the weather a little while ago. Looks like it's pretty clear underneath 20,000 with no wind, so we should be good there. Awesome, so we got that programmed in. Generator up. Alright, before taxi, get this going. GPUs disconnected. Generators both online. Everything's checked. Fuel computers checked. Spoilers, spoiler-ons. Don't have to worry about that. Anti-ice is checked, though we do need to bring on pitot heat. No smoking seatbelt sign is over here. We'll do that to auto. Windshield heat. Turn that on real quick. No faults. Bring it back down. Then we've got gyro. No, we haven't picked up ATIS yet, so we'll set that here in a second. Hydraulic pressure is checked. You're good there. Parking brake is still on. We're not going yet. Okay. So, before we go, let's get our stall warnings on. Taxi lights. Let's spoiler reset. Bam, bam. Thank you, man. The altimeter. AC buses on primary. set our trim here real quick. Gotta get it down right in between the two lines there, and we will be good. Light is out. All lights on the annunciator are out. Parking brake release. This does have nose wheel steering. We'll click that on. We've got the indicator that nose wheel steering is on. Heading the left. Clear on the left, clear on the right.
Kilo Lima Alpha Sierra Airport Information Hotel.
Let's go find flight plan. Carlsbad, ATIS. We'll set it.
Palomar Airport Information, Charlie, 2356 Zulu, wind 239 at 7, visibility greater than 20 miles, sky conditions clear, temperature 1 minus, dew point 14, altimeter 2994, ILS runway 24 in use, landing in departing runway 24. VFR aircraft stay direction of flight, all aircraft read back hold short instructions, advise controller on initial contact, you have Charlie.
And we have Charlie now. Congrats, everybody. Alright, so on the taxi, departure runway is going to be 24. So I'm going to say we'll set heading. It's like 247, I believe. Transponder. We're not flying online, I'm just going to leave it at 1200. Brakes are checked. Steering's working. Anti-skid. Turn that shit on. Let's see what's next. Flight controls. Left, full right, up and down. There we go. Back that throttle off a little bit. Flight instruments are checked 2994 on my side, which is the one that matters, right? Spoilers are retracted. Flaps, we will set 8, which is 1 notch. Verify they're coming down. There we go. Trims, we just set it. We'll double check we are in, and light is extinguished. Fuel quality balance. We already checked that at the start, but it's almost 4,000 pounds. Something ahead. There we go. Current limiters, lights out, nothing is showing on there. Instruments checked, electrical panel checked. Avionics, all set. Speed bugs, I'm not really going to worry about that. We'll lift off right at about 120 to 130, and then we'll climb out. We'll just cut the power immediately after takeoff so we don't overspeed. And then we'll set it to climb at IAS at 250. We'll set... I'm just going to go set it at an initial 18, and then we'll come back and check that. Turn autopilot needs to be turned on. There we go. Nav. It's not lighting up today. Not the first time. And we'll have Alt Cell. And we will go from there. Pressurization, we have not done that yet. Get that bad boy. Alright, up in there, so we'll end up. Bleed air, cabin air is on auto. On. I'll turn that off because it's kind of annoying sounding. Cabin temp controls, don't care because there's no passengers. Coffee, don't have coffee. We have Diet Dr. Pepper and Crown Royal Black. Takeoff briefing. Once again, we will depart straight out. Runway 24. We'll accelerate to 250 knots. We will climb at 250 knots. And then we will turn towards Paradise. Not real sure why the lights are not lighting up on my panel there, but we're good. Alright, before takeoff, parking brake is released. Transponder set. We got these thrust reversers armed. Pitot heat is on. Anti-ice as required. Don't need it down here. Lights. We will go from taxi to landing lights. Cabin air is on. Stall warnings are both on. Ignition is on. I'm not going to worry about that. Here we go. Auto. Unsafe air panel is normal. Nothing is on there. And away we go. Left, clear on the right. I'm not sure why it's barking at me on that one. It's weird. Let's go. And they're off. Gear up. Flaps up. Immediate reduction of power so we don't freaking overspeed. That's selected. We'll get up over the water here and then we'll make our turn towards Paradise. Old Man Triplet is prepared, but there is no auto throttle, so Toga is not going to help us here. We'll settle it here at about 225. She goes. So I'm going to capture up to Paradise. We'll get above 10 and then we'll clean it up here a little bit. Will come quick. One good thing about the Learjet, awesome climb rate. Thirsty as fuck. 1,200 pounds per engine. But it's okay. Got plenty of fuel. fact, what we need to do is drain that center tank. Fun fact about Lears, especially the Lear 35 and Lear 36, the trunk tank is not usable. It's got to be pumped. The only engines, both left and right, are fed by the left and the right wing. So anything in that center tank has to actually be pumped into the wing. So we will do that. By turning that, when we turn the fuel pumps on, jet pumps are on. And we can check that it's actually doing that. If we go into aircraft options, we'll see that center is draining into the wings as it burns off, which is exactly what we want to do here. Alright, we're over 10,000, so landing lights, get the fuck out of here. There you go. That back. Climb check. Landing gear is up. Yaw damper is engaged. Thrust reversers come off. Step this up a little bit so we don't. It's going to be a low flight for Lear today. It's not that long of a hop. Pressurization is working. Cabin altitude's increasing there. Ignition as required. Don't have to worry about that. Landing taxi lights are off. We already did that. Hydraulic pressure checked. We have good hydraulic pressure and angle of attack. We are in the green. That's how you know it comes from fighter plane style DNA. It's got the angle of attack indicator. And climb check is complete. So we are good to go for a little bit. Keep it at 93%. Get this climb. It's okay to burn off some fuel here, because it'll start sipping it when we get up high. Normally this thing likes to get up to 38, 410, somewhere around there. But this is kind of a short flight, so. So how's everyone doing today? What's going on out there in YouTube land this evening? Nice when they fix the buildings going through the haze. Kind of looks out of place. But it's okay, it runs good anyways. Gonna be single piloting a Lear. That's against the law, gentlemen. Keep our speed up. Keep going. Come on, 93. Bam. There we go. So what's everyone's favorite business jet? Throw down in the comments here. What's your favorite business jet and why? I'm going to tell you what my favorite business jet is, and that would be the G4. Actually, the G4 SP, which would be the G450 now. Back when I worked at McCollum Palmer, I worked at Jet Source, which was an FBO back there. And we took care of JMI, who owns a construction company, and he also owns the Padres. And so they had two Gulfstreams, two G4 SPs. It was a 254 Sierra Delta, and I forget what the other one was. Absolutely beautiful planes. It would be really awesome if someone actually made a G4 SP. I know there's that freeware one in X-Men, which isn't bad. But still, it's still not quite there. Awesome, we're above 18,000. Let's turn the cellophane on. Alright, we will turn signs off. Ignition lights are already off. Anti-ice system. Pressurization. Okay, set. We're good, we are climbing. Good pressure. Awesome, awesome. Something is eating me up. Maybe Windows is trying to update. Figure out. That's alright. Here we go. Let's go. What's that? Oh, is that this will be a not too long of a flight. So I think it's 200 miles direct. We're already hauling ass now. And we're climbing. When we get to cruise, we'll be hauling like a motherfucker. So. When we get to cruise, I'll take you a little tour in my little plane here. Flysimware's done a pretty decent job on this thing. It's come leaps and bounds since it was first released. Done a good job updating the exterior with the PBR. Redid all the interior. So, here we go, turning over Paradise towards Boulder. It dropped a couple frames. That's weird. 28. Gotta give it a little bit of gas here. Keep it burning about 1,000. Climb. Orbex SoCal, even though it's not true, it's still pretty decent. Runs a million times better than V5, I can tell you that. And we are almost leveling off at our cruise. We really need to go higher. If this is a longer flight, we would definitely climb it, so that way we can use the fuel, or save some fuel. Over everything. So anyways, like I was saying, the G4SP is my favorite message jet of all time. I know Gulfstream's been pretty dick-like, and I get it, you know, they gotta protect their IP, whatever. Not letting a version be put into a flight simulator besides that freeware one, which I have no idea how they're getting away with that without them coming after them. It's just a classic plane. It's the right size. It's, you know, it's a little bit bigger, looks nicer than the G3s. To me, the G500 and the G600 just look way too big. Whereas that 450 or the 4SP is just kind of that perfect size. Also, fun fact, God, this had to have been like, I don't know, 2001? Yeah, it must have been right after the 9/11 attacks. A good friend of mine who worked at the FBO with me had sex with one of the female security guards inside a, I think it was either Gerald Wynn or Copley newspapers. They left their door unlocked, and so he hopped in and they went inside and had a little romp in the hangar. He closed it up right afterwards. I probably wouldn't have not wanted to open that up. Never done. Awesome. So we are up here at flight level 330. Knots right now. Come on, baby, get up there. Get going, get going. We'll get it up to like, I don't know, like 7.4 or something like that. 7.3, 7.4. To the desert. I think they did a really good job on the exterior rework. All that bright work looks really good to me. Sounds right. Another fun fact about the rear, it does not have a baggage strip on it out here. So all the bags have to go in the back. So you need to load the bags before you load your passengers. Let's back this off just a little bit. Shoot for, maybe almost 600 pounds, right about there. Maybe was that 750, 600? That'll work. I'll bump up just a little bit. We got plenty of fuel. So if we take a little tour of the cabin, put the yoke back in. It's got some cool features like that. So that red button should be the nose wheel steering. If you actually hold that in, you can have the nose wheel steer versus using the button down there which locks it in place. Got your radio panel down here. Real simple. Most of the buttons and switches are all on the bottom. Trims, flaps, pressurization. Probably actually Climate controls, more lights from the outside, and then we have the first officers, audio controls. All the normal stuff, get your temperatures and all that, volts, fuel flow, oil pressure, N1, N2, temp, and then normal six pack for the pilot, plus that cool little angle of attack. Circuit breakers on both legs, either side. Got the throttle quadrant. Does have a go-around button. There's the flaps. We got drag chutes. There is a little fuel totalizer wheel right there. Actually didn't start it earlier, probably should have. Tell us how much fuel we burn when it goes. That is yaw damper. There is another indication of your trims. Another thing you have to watch out for is pulling this thing off autopilot. It's going to have a shitload of trim on it, so you got to be careful. Fire model. Nothing on the overhead. There's no real room on there. You'd be hitting your head in there. Just have to switch it through for this. We'll go into the cabin. A little executive style cabin. There's the door. Do the little shades. What I like about that is when you do click that table to come open, it's a smooth motion. Unlike sometimes, like if you do it in the Carinado, Labio, and a lot of other ones, it's real fast. Like it may pop out a little smooth, but then when it actually unfolds, it's kind of like a snap. Whereas that seems like what you would do in real motion, it would actually fold out. All the way in the back here, and this is where you would stow the luggage, right behind the back seat. Fold these down, all the luggage goes in the back. Nice view of the engines. Wings. Those nacelles. Tanks. You can open the door from the inside here too. We'll not do that though, because that'd be bad for us. Really bad for us. You guys don't want to see that, do you? Something is killing my friends. This looks fine on my screen, but I'm looking at the live version. It looks like ass. Maybe because the kids are watching like 75 different fucking shows and 75 different TVs in the house right now. Maybe it's active sky. This is the new active sky. Let's take a look and see. Should probably start landing here about 100 miles out. I'm going to cheat and use the active sky ATIS.
Kilo, Lima, Alpha, Sierra, airport information, India, 1656, Zulu, weather, wind, calm, visibility, 10, sky condition, few clouds at 15,000, few clouds at 20,000, temperature 3, 4, dew point 3, altimeter 2995, advise on initial contact, you have information, India.
I messed the wind there. I don't think there is any, but let's see what it says again.
Kilo, Lima, Alpha, Sierra, airport information, India, 1656, Zulu, weather, wind, calm, visibility, 10, sky condition, few clouds at 15,000, few clouds at.
Thanks. Bye. Thanks ATIS. Thanks active sky ATIS. We're going to get to Las Vegas one way or the other. There's definitely something that's causing it. I wonder if it's the plane. Maybe. Something tells me it's this the new active sky beta, because that's the only thing I've changed since last week. It was smooth. Nice and smooth. Let's go. Flight plan. Las Vegas. We're not going to do an arrival like here. Let's do throw one. We'll turn it towards Skiber. Actually, we need to start descending. Oh, maybe it's Skiber. Skiber ahead. 12,000. At 12,000. Yeah, we definitely need to descend. Let's do vertical speed. There she goes. Nice and easy. There you go. So let's look at the point here. Whoa, Doc's going crazy in the background. Blow this up. So we're going to go to Skeever. 6900 at Cancun. Febbits. Golly, all the way down. There's my dogs. I'm sorry. My dogs are stupid. I love those little guys, but they're barky faces. Barky McBarky Barbs. Las Vegas. It's been a few years since I've been out to Vegas. We've been going on cruises. So I've been out to Vegas a couple times a year or so. Nose down, buddy. Nose down. 15 miles. I'm not sure if we're going to hit that at 12,000. But it's okay. We'll get there. Only hand flight at that point. Just pull it all the way back. Descent, windshield. Probably should have turned that bad boy on. Got cabin controller, field elevation, that's where I'm at auto itself. Anti-ice is required. We got nacelle heats, put up heats on. Descent check complete. That was easy. Once we get under 18, we'll turn those that nacelle heat off. Vegas right out there. Just gonna drop it all the way down. Yes. Nice, nice, nice. See how it's showing. I keep looking over to my left and it drops. I'm not sure. Weird deal tonight with Streamlabs, OBS. Maybe I need to try a different software. I've had no issues up until tonight with the dropping frames. Now, I keep saying it's dropping frames afterwards. I blame President Obama. It's because this war on Twitter. It's affecting streaming now. Nobody take that very seriously because that's just me talking shit. That's all. It's quiet tonight. So quiet. Makes me lonely. My wife's at work. You guys gotta talk to me. Otherwise I have no friends. Actually, I may go cigar bar after this. Got a bunch of people out there. Oh man, we were just outside that 12,000. That's beautiful. We got this. This one is about 6,900, so it's turning. Here, yeah, 6,900. We should be able to hit that no problem. There's Vegas, out in the distance. Viva Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas. My mom loved Elvis. I don't really care for him. She was bad shit crazy for the dude. Just 20-something miles out. This is such a beautiful drive too if you do it in real life. Come out. It's nice. You kind of come over if you go through, was it Boulder or whatever? Go through the Hoover Dam area, then drop down. The city just kind of explodes out in front of you as you come over the hill. Very nice. Alright, we're under 10. Boom. Alright, we are fairly light today. VREF's going to be 115, approaching about 121. Somewhere in there. Those off. Should be leveling off here. Then we will bring the fuel back in. Landing lights on. That should go on as well. Say 2995. Is that what it was? 2995? I believe that's what it was. Yeah, 2995. That's what happens when you don't write down the ATIS. Kick the power back in. Take her off autopilot. What do we say? Is this 01 right? Is that right? Yeah. Need to descend to 6,300. Approach. Altimeter's 2995 set. Recognition lights are on. Belts and harness on. Pressurization, we are still good. No smoking seatbelt sign. Already turned that back on. Takeoff Briefing. Guys, sit your asses down. We're about to land. Hydraulic emergency air pressure. We are good on both. We don't need to be climbing. We need to descend. Landing data. Computed and set. We'll say 115 VREF, 121. I'll bug it. I'll bug the approach. There we go. Fuel balanced. We're good there. And we have picked up the fake islands on the RNF. Pull some power out. Approach briefing complete. Do 01 right. If we miss, what you've missed is going out and to the left. If I'm right, I'm not mistaken. Up north. There we go. Now we're getting back on the bugs. And we'll just fly the needles down. We're a little high. Before landing check, kick the flaps in. And a notch of flaps. just a little bit before we drop the landing gear. Give a little bit of pitch up, slow it down. Landing gear down. Back on the throttle. Ignition. Don't worry about it. Anti-skid is on. Spoiler on, it's not worried about it. Just use thrust reverse and put it down. Thrust reverse, we do need to arm those. Flaps. 8 for landing, we are good there. Autopilot is disengaged. We are definitely underneath now. Yeah, damper. Guns off. Slow her down, slow her down. Give it another patch of flap. Patch of flaps. Forward, landing, check. Complete. And we're right about our bug here. Be a nice landing, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of a nose up, coming down, coming down, coming down. Just a little bit fast, but it's alright. Plenty of runway to stop. Road traffic. Yeah, it's default Vegas. Nice and easy. Oh, baby. Oh, we're a little left. It's alright. Yeah, it's a lot quieter when we're on the ground, isn't it? Well, yeah, it's because it's a bajillion freaking gigabytes of... Oh, hey, we need to turn the nose wheel steering on. Nose wheel steering on. Yeah, that's the problem with some of these sceneries, man. We all got so spoiled with DX11 holding our hands on things. We're all like clamoring. We have to have, you know, we need to know what the toilet looks like inside Mandalay Bay. We need to make sure that the old Hilton still has the girls laughing at you in the men's restroom, which is probably one of the greatest things I've ever seen. I don't know if anyone remembers that, but at the Las Vegas Hilton, in the men's bathroom, right outside, right as you enter the casino, like every stall had a girl who was sitting down there like pointing down and laughing like in a picture. But, I mean, those are the sorts of things we don't need to see, but everything has to be modeled so high, and we have to have all these different textures. Instead of focusing on something that performs well, we're all clamoring for, it's got to be photoreal, it's got to be this. It's got to be a happy medium in there somewhere. And I think now, with the Switch, same thing you're going to see in X-Plane, too. With the Vulcan, because it does the same thing, you know, it doesn't manage the, by default it doesn't natively manage VRAM. So I think you'll see that happen as everything transitions over to the new stuff. For better or for worse. I mean, I think it just needs to be optimized better, just all around on everything. And honestly, I don't really fly a whole lot into these major airports. It's usually smaller stuff nowadays. And we'll park in front of whatever default shitty random building this is. Down we go. Parking brake. Set. Let's do... Take the avionics off. Terminator autopilots. Lights. Off, off, off. And off we are. Everything, hydraulic pumps off, anti-skid off, batteries, don't care. And out we go. Well, what's up, Doyle? There we are. I think it's got like wheel chocks and everything else too. Let's put those on while we're out here. Let's go aircraft options. Oh yeah, we'll do chocks. Oh, we gotta set the parking brake again. Oh, why is it being stupid? It's because my foot's on the stupid deal. Oh, come on. Get back in the cockpit. I don't know, it's being stupid. But that's okay. Yeah, if you guys can catch this thing on sale. I know it was just on sale, but I've had it for a few years. It is well worth the full price, which I think is like $39 or $49 or something like that. But Flysimware generally has sales, I don't know, once, 2, 3, 4 times. In fact, they just had one like a week or two ago where all their stuff was half off, including this. So that was this, the Falcon 50, which is an amazing plane, the MU2, the Conquest. The Lear and the Falcon are probably the best physically modeled, but they all have, you know, if you want to call it study level, this is probably closest thing. This and the extreme prototypes Lear, probably the closest thing to a study level business jet for P3D or any of that. So, but I appreciate everyone stopping by and saying hi. I'm not real sure why the stream is running flawlessly now when it was running like ass halfway through the flight, so I apologize. I'll have to figure out what that was. I don't know, maybe Windows was downloading the new update, or maybe it's auto-installing a graphics driver. Probably not, since we didn't get any flickers or any resets, but we'll definitely take a look, and next week it'll get back to normal, to where it's not dropping frames left and right. But once again, thanks guys for stopping by and hanging out and chatting, and if you like it, hit a thumbs up, subscribe, check me out. I'll probably have a video out on Orbex True Earth Washington for P3D in the next day or two. Just flying out in some places, some cool areas. I think everyone wants to see Seattle, but Washington is a whole lot more than Seattle. So we're going to go to some cool places, and I'll have some video of that. But once again, thanks guys.